and he's been working full-time ever since, and just got recently a new job, so we're excited about that. Hudson's one of those weird people that can talk about NHL and MLB stuff all day long and still talk about the Civil War till almost boredom. So, but he knows it, and he lets everybody know about it. So, my wife wants to read a Bible verse, and then he's going to give a speech.
Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, or standeth in the way of sinners, or sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law doth he meditate day and night. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth his fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. The ungodly are not so, but are like the chaff which the wind driveth away. Therefore the ungodly shall not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous. For the Lord knoweth the way of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish. And that's my hope for my sons, and I'm proud of Hudson. He's also the salutatorian of his class. Graduated with.
Hey.
I won't tell you that, but I will. So here he is. That's it.
Okay. I didn't want to get up and just talk a lot about myself. So I brought down kind of it's not a sermon, but it's just something to think about. In Corinthians it says, if I must boast, I will boast of the things that show my weakness. I am here to boast, but not about me. It's good that we can all have this opportunity to grow with education and to get good grades. So we have to all remember where our grades and all the abilities that God has given us, from where they come from. They all come from God, and it's nothing that we've done ourselves. We have to remember who got us through our school when it was tough. I remember when I was, I think in 8th grade, I had a really hard time with geometry. I just didn't quite grasp what it was all about. I mean, I got the general idea, but just how things got to a certain place, it just went over my head a lot of the time. And it really showed me how much I don't know. Because up to that point, I sort of cruised through school. And, we all have to remember that God gives us things that we can't do well to show us, to put us in our place, and to show us how much we really do need Him. And it's been something that, when I think back, I really learned it through school, and it's the last couple of years I've really been shown by God how much I don't know, and how much I am not really, I'm nothing great. And I noticed that as I've depended more on what He can do, and less on what I can do, that it sort of grows your relationship with Him, to depend on Him all the time. It really matures you in Him. As you get older, God starts to get more involved with you. It says, unless I should be exalted above measure through the abundance of the revelations, there was given me a thorn in the flesh, the messenger of Satan to buffet me, or buffet. Lest I should be exalted above measure. 2 Corinthians 12:7. God gives us the trouble to keep us from becoming proud. He gives us things that we can't do well to keep us from becoming proud. And how many troubles have been in all of our lives that have just shown us how much we can't do ourselves. And we can't fall into the trap of believing our knowledge is from ourselves. We have to remember that it's God's gift to us. So I think God gives us school and troubles in life to help us to grow in Him and grow older and wiser as people. I remember I was reading the Chronicles of Narnia. There was a part in there that I really liked. Lucy says to Aslan, "You're bigger." And he says, "That's not because you. No, that's because you were older, little one." And she says, "Not because you are." And he says, "I'm not. Every year you grow, you will find me bigger." And it's true. God doesn't change. He doesn't become more loving and helpful to us. But the older we get, the more we go through, the more we understand. So that's all I have to say.
Good speech. I think we might have a preacher. Oh, I thank you, Lord, for this gathering. Thank you for my grandson, Hudson. I pray you bless him to it, like you and move your spirit on everyone here, and Hudson especially. And thank you for this beautiful day. In Jesus' name.
Nah, there was extra words in there.
There were.